Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brenda and it is so nice to meet you. I would really appreciate it if you could go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. If you're not new here, thank you so much for returning back to the channel. I really appreciate seeing you here once again. For today's video, I am finally doing a very requested video, which is my top 10 perfumes for life. So this was really hard to do actually, and I'm sure this list is going to change all the time every year. So I'll definitely do updated versions, but for right now, I can safely say that these 10 perfumes are the perfumes that I would pick as of now to be my top 10 for life. So if you're interested in seeing my picks, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I am not going to go in any particular order. I love all of these perfumes. The only things that make them different on this list is the occasions that I would choose to wear them to. So, of course, I'm going to start with one that had to make this list, and you would know this as well if you watch my videos, and that is Tresor La Nuit by Lancome. This is what the bottle looks like. It is absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I love this fragrance. I think that this is perfect for like a date night or just, I don't know, just a night out. I really like it. I feel like I cannot live without this fragrance. I reach for it a lot. The longevity on this is crazy. I have people tell me that I leave their car smelling like this, or, you know, like their house, or like they could still smell me even when I'm gone. So I think that this just is a beautiful scent. It warms up on your skin. Like if I spray it and I'm wearing like a jacket and I start to like get a little warm, like it projects even more and it just leaves the most amazing scent trail, and I am obsessed with it. So this is Tresor La Nuit by Lancome. Moving on, another perfume I could not live without is Burberry Her. And I really like this one as well. I think that this is super girly. It's perfect for like a hot day or just like a day where you're gonna have fun, you know, maybe go to an amusement park, you know, just hang out with your friends, have brunch, go to the mall. Like this is just a really girly perfume. It's very versatile. I love it. It just smells like strawberries and cream to me. It lasts a pretty long time on me. Projection is pretty good. I just really like this one. I think that it's super girly and I cannot live without this one either. I've used quite a bit of it and I cannot wait to pull this out again now that's getting warmer where I live. So yeah, the second one I would pick for my list is Burberry Her. Okay, number 3, let's just go ahead and grab this one right here. And this is Alien. So Alien, I absolutely love again. I think that this one makes me feel very strong and confident and powerful. And this is really good if I just want like a boost of confidence. And I cannot live without this one either. I also get a lot of compliments on this one. This one lasts me a whole day as well. I can still smell it on my clothes the day after. Projection is crazy on this one as well, and I just really like this one, and I would wear this all year round, and I love it. So yeah, number 3, Alien. Okay, moving on, the next perfume I would pick is Chloe Nomad. Now this was actually the first blind ball perfume that I fell in love with at first sniff. Like as soon as I opened the box and I sprayed it, I was like, oh my goodness. Like I had that moment, you know, like that moment where I'm like, wow, like this perfume is amazing. Like this might actually have to be my favorite one. And over time things change. It's not my favorite at the moment, but I still really like this one. And I think that this one for me, it reminds me of the future for myself, you know, like I would want to be someone who wears this, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, working at an office or, you know, being older and more mature. Like I think that this would be my signature scent down the line, which is why it's in my top 10 for life. If these had to be the only perfumes I ever get to choose from again, I definitely would want to have this one. It just reminds me of being someone who is very independent, very mature, knows what she wants. I don't know, this also reminds me of a mom too. Like if my mom were to wear this, it just feels very like mom-like, if that makes any sense. I would definitely wear this if I was a mom. I don't know, I just really like this, and I think it's very sophisticated, classy, elegant. You could wear this to like a very fancy dinner, or I don't know, it's just, I really like this one. Projection is really good on this one. I get a lot of compliments as well. It lasts me a good 7 hours. It's not as strong as other ones that I have, but it is very good, and I love it. So that is Chloe Nomad. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. And this one is Ariana Grande Cloud, and I really don't like the top on it. It's very like flimsy. But Ariana Grande Cloud, I love this one. And not only do I love the scent, but I feel like at this point, I would just have to keep this one around because of the memories I have associated with it at this point. Like, it's just a fragrance that I reach for the most, like when I'm going out with people. And I always get complimented. Like, it never fails. And if you're someone who likes compliments, I think that this one is really good. I even compliment my coworkers when I smell this on them because I'm just like, it's so good. Like, I love it. And I don't know, this one at this point just has so many good memories for me, and I would have to keep this one around for long term. When it comes to the projection and all of that, smells so good. For me, it does last the whole day. I have a coworker who also wears this, and she says that she can't smell it on her, but I can smell it on her when she wears it, and I can smell it all day on her as well. So I think that this one is kind of strong to the point where, like, when you put it on, you can no longer smell it on yourself because, you know, I don't know what that word is called, but basically, like, you just don't smell it on yourself anymore because you're wearing it, but other people can smell it. I think that this is one of those fragrances because it is so strong, like, your nose gets used to it after a while. But I do think that this one lasts a good day as well, and it definitely leaves a scent trail, I have noticed. So I really like this one, and it is Ariana Grande Cloud. It has gotten me through a lot these past few months, so I really like this one, and it has to be one of my top favorites at the moment and overall. Okay, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about this one. So this one is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga, and I'm obsessed with this one. I think that this one is perfect for the summer in extreme heat. This one just smells like a crisp, cool, minty freshness, a garden, some baby powder. This one just smells good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very herbally, very powdery, very feminine, mysterious, clean. It just smells clean smelling, like you just walked out of the shower and you're just fresh, you know, like, and you want to be around someone who smells fresh, especially in the excruciating heat of the summer. Like, this one is just the perfume for you if you like sweat a lot and stuff. This one just makes you smell so good, and I really like this one. I cannot wait to start wearing it again in the summer, and I do need to buy a backup of this because I could not live without this. This is definitely a perfume I always want to have in my collection. The next one that I love is Layered. This one is by Layered, and it is the First Kiss. And I absolutely love this one. I know that this is a dupe for the Delina one, and I don't have that one, and I don't know if I will ever purchase it just because I have this. And a lot of people say that it smells very similar, but this one to me just smells like... it just smells like a fancy occasion, and I feel like this is something I would wear to my wedding, like down the line. Like, this is something that would make me feel good that day, or just like any day of significance, you know? Like, I can't think of any right now, but just like a day where it's just a special day, you know? I feel like this scent would definitely leave an impact, and every time you sniff it, it would remind you of something beautiful. So that is why I am keeping this one in my collection forever, because I do think I would wear it down the line for something a little bit more important. And besides that, I love this one. You only need 2 sprays of this and it will last you the whole day. I've worn it to work a couple of times and people can smell me from like all the way across the room. And yeah, I really like it. Guys do tend to point this one out more on me as well. I remember one time at work, this guy was like, "Oh my god, who smells so good?" And I was like, "I think it's me." And he's like, "Yeah, you kind of smell like a plant." And I was like, "Yeah, like I do see that." It smells very like earthy, but like girly at the same time, and like crisp and clean, and just, I don't know, I really like it. I know that this has rhubarb in it, so that's probably the plant he was talking about, or like some type of vibe that he was getting from this. But yeah, needless to say, I love this one, and it will definitely always be in my collection as well, because you never know, you know? Okay, moving on. I also really love Versace Crystal Noir, and this one I feel like just reminds me of vacationing at a beach, or just going on a vacation and you're just partying at night, you know? Like, you're tired, but you still want to have fun, you know? You want to go to a little after party, and this would be the perfect scent for it. I think it's very like, I really don't know how to describe it. A lot of people describe it as being cold, and yes, it is that like cold feeling. It does have like a cold vibe to it, but it has like a cold inviting vibe, if that makes any sense. Like I would want to be around this person, you know? And it's very fun. It's kind of powdery to me too. Like I do get some of that coconut people talk about. I don't know. To me, this is like a tropical holiday at night in a bottle, you know? Like to me, this is like I'm on a cruise at night and, you know, I'm eating or like I'm talking with friends and it's just nighttime, you know, there's like a breeze going on and you just have this perfume on and it just makes sense. Wow, my descriptions really don't make sense now that I'm thinking about it, but if you get me, you get me. But yeah, I really like this one and it's definitely one that will always stay in my collection. For projection on this one, it does last a long time as well. I have worn this one to work as well. It lasts a long time. Central check. I can't smell it through my mask. So yeah, for those reasons, this one is staying in the collection. And honestly, most of these perfumes are mask proof, which means that like I can still smell them through my mask and they last a long time. So if you're looking for any perfume, it doesn't have to be like one in specific, but all these perfumes are definitely good on longevity and sillage and all of that. So if you're curious, yeah, these are really good. And if you're interested, definitely check them out and let me know what you think about them. Okay, so now we're down to our last two. And the next one I want to talk about is my Burberry Black. I really like this one. This one reminds me of the fall and the winter. I think that this one is very fancy, warm, sophisticated. It has like that caramelized peach in it. Like, I don't know if it's peach, but I think it is peach. Like, it does have like that caramelized peach scent. And it's very just like fancy and sophisticated, and it has like a little tang too. This one does last a long time as well, and it just like reminds me of being warm in the fall, but being a little bit like fun, you know? It's kind of like the My Burberry. This one is very My Burberry Her. This one is very like girly and feminine, and this one is kind of like girly and feminine, but it has like more depth to it. It has like that caramelized peach that brings it to another level of sophistication and like darkness that I really like, especially for the fall. So yeah, this is my Burberry Black, and I will definitely be keeping it in the collection. Okay, for number 10, this one kind of surprised me that it made it on this list because it's not like my favorite at all. Like, it's not one of my favorites. Like, I don't reach for it a lot to go out, but I do reach for it a lot to stay in. And this is Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and I love this as a bedtime scent. Like, I love this when I'm pampering myself and like I just want to relax and feel good about myself. I wear this to go to bed, and it's kind of weird, I know, but I just really like it, and it just gives me a feeling that I can't describe. So this one to me just holds a very special place in my heart because this one has been used for getting through a lot of hard times. It just definitely relaxes me and makes me feel better about myself. And it's just perfect for spending quality time with yourself. So I really like this one, and that is the reason why it is on this list. It smells like a coffee, powdery coffee, sweet smoke bomb, and I really like it. So yeah, those were the number 10 perfumes that I will always have in my collection and that I am obsessed with. Now, I do have an extra one I do want to mention just because I really like this one as well. And this one is Gingham by Bath and Body Works. And this one I really like. I don't wear it that often just because this one reminds me of certain memories in specific that I will treasure forever. And that is why this one is always going to be on the list, even though I do not pick it up to wear outside. Like, this is definitely a perfume that I will always have with me, even though I will not be mentioning it a lot in my videos. But I really like this one. It has a lot of good memories associated with it, like going on a road trip with my friends, and then I don't know, just a lot of stuff after that that just really make me smile. Every time I wear it, I'm just like, wow, like I feel carefree. I feel like a teenager. I feel like, I don't know, it just makes me feel good about myself. It brings a smile to my face, and that is why this will always be in my collection as well. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed learning about my top 10 perfumes for life. Like I said, this list is definitely going to change. I'm sure of it. So I will definitely keep you guys updated once it does change. But yeah, this video was just really requested and I thought I would do it really quickly for you guys. And let me know if you own any of these perfumes and if they would also make your top 10 list of fragrances for life. I think that it would be kind of cool if we both have perfumes in common. So definitely let me know. And also, if you have other perfumes that you want me to review, let me know as well. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next Saturday at 12 p.m. with a new video. Until then, take care. Bye.